Control seems to be the orphan in the family of KYC, and it's something people still struggle to appreciate why it's really, really vital if you're going to manage customer risk around AML and other financial crime. When I worked offshore, control was a really critical thing to understand. We understood that structures are set up often for privacy reasons, and sometimes nefarious ones, where the person who really calls the shots can't be seen. So the real challenge we've got right now is to get people to understand how control actually manifests itself. So if you look at the EU sanction guidance, for example, they're one of the few regulators that have tried to describe what control might look like for sanction purposes. However, the different tactics that can be used aren't really understood by people, so it's really important we raise people's awareness as criminals start to realize we're onto them and we are going to be more transparent when it comes to formal beneficial ownership arrangements. We've got lots of cases out there right now, but the one that's probably the most well-known is the 1MDB case. There were a number of different documentation sources issued by the Department of Justice, and there's a book out as well. But I'd encourage anyone to really look at that case because it's unbelievable, and it's really hard to conceive that a very, very small handful of people controlled over $1.3 billion that came out of a sovereign wealth fund and moved it around without putting their names or their signatures on any documents. But it really raises our level of awareness around how you can make a structure move operate to your benefit and never showing up ever as a beneficial owner. I think one of the challenges is that there has been so much fear around regulatory non-compliance that many businesses are organized around picking and identifying the items we need for KYC to demonstrate to the regulator we've collected all those items. But sometimes we miss the forest for the trees. Control can happen in so many different ways. It can be a matter of the real party is hired back as a consultant and decides all the major decisions. Or maybe they have a power of attorney. Maybe they're the authorized signatory on a bank account. This type of information isn't typically asked for as part of KYC. So I think to do KYC really well, take that beneficial ownership information, and now we have to start to teach people to say, are these people actually behaving the way they should? Or could somebody else really be pulling the strings?